Hi there. Oh, sorry for scaring you. I heard you approach and was too excited to wait for you to finish knocking. I'm excited for the restaurant. Oh, I guess you hadn't told me where we're going yet. To be honest, I heard you when you made the reservation. I can still move out if you want. Yeah, you're right. That early termination fee would set me back a lot. I guess if you're comfortable, then I'm comfortable. Alrighty, let's go. I don't see blood on the menu. Whoa, what? Hey, it's okay. So, you forgot to ask if I ate human food. Big deal. This is the first time you've dated well, someone like me. Anyway, yes, I can eat. It just provides no sustenance. Well, good evening, you two. What can I get for you? Good choice. I'll have that too, but hold the garlic. And anything to drink? Maybe some wine? Oh, I don't drink wine. But I'll take a soda. Alrighty then, I'll be out with those dishes in a flash. Thanks. So, there's only so much I can know about you from unintentionally listening through the walls. Tell me about yourself. Uh-huh. Yeah. And how are they doing? It seems serious on the phone. Well, I'm glad you're still keeping in touch with them. Me? Well, no, I want to tell you. It's just a lot, especially for a public space. I guess you're right. Nobody gives enough of a crap to listen in on us. Well, then, I guess I should start from the beginning. I was born and raised on my parents' farm in New York. We had my parents, my siblings, and my grandparents living with us. Oh, they grew hops mostly, but we did have some cattle. My grandparents were really sweet. My parents were as stubborn as they come, but they still loved us. We were a funny bunch, but we argued a lot. I had 2 brothers and 2 sisters. I did have some friends that lived relatively close, but we only really saw each other occasionally when there was some community function. Yeah, I do miss them. I just wish I had more time with them, you know? Let's talk about something else, eh? My first job off the farm was in a hospital during World War I. After the war, and after I was turned, I moved myself to New York City. Boy, that was an adventure. The 20s were as wild as they say. Lots of history happening. The Jazz Age, the Harlem Renaissance, the parties, the people, the crime. It was a lot. Oh, I didn't get a chance to meet many celebrities, but I do have one story. I managed to catch the tail end of the spiritualism movement and could kinda hide in plain sight. Oh man, the spirit rappings. Those were hilarious. I could use my telepathy to give some really good answers and creep people out. And finally, I was able to meet with Houdini and give him a private reading. So, I did all the normal stuff, and then when he was convinced that I was a normal scammer, I pulled out my actual powers and freaked him out completely. Well, then I kinda decided that it was a bad idea and wiped his memory. I would have loved that prize money for showing him real magic, though. Oh well, the satisfaction was enough at the time, at least. Excuse me, what are you talking about? Ah, I didn't notice you there. I'm practicing for a play where I'm an immortal that's lived since the late 1890s. Cool, break a leg. Anyway, here's your meals. Enjoy! Phew, can't believe they bought that. Yeah, and then the Great Depression happened. Real bad stuff. Then World War II. I'll try not to bring the mood down, though. Well, I mean, I saw everything. Women's suffrage, civil rights, the modern LGBTQ movement. I lived through the Red Scare, the hippies, disco, you name it. I've seen a lot. I guess I'm lucky in a way. The last 100 years have kept my mind very occupied. I mean, to be honest, a lot of it was bad to live through, but it was interesting at least. I'd say my only regret was not exploring more of the world. I constantly had to move around and change identities to get around the hunters, but I never really went outside the US. But I'm actually trying to fix that now. With the last few identities, I've been saving up to take a trip around the world. I'm nearly there. I know, right? I want to go to every continent, besides Antarctica, of course. I don't want to freeze my butt off. Well, I just want to see and learn everything before immortality really gets to me. I've done my research, of course, read books and articles, but there's nothing like really being there, you know? That's a hard question. Especially since I haven't left the country, I can only really speak for what I've seen. I would say I still have hope for humanity. I've seen a lot of bad, but I've seen good too. Finished with your food? I guess we should head out soon. Yeah, walk by the apartment sounds nice. So, anything else you want to know? Oh yeah, the buried alive thing. No, it's just, it has to do with when I was turned. No, I'm fine. I'll tell you most of it. I'm 126 this year. I was turned when I was 22. I had a run-in with a vampire and was fed upon. The paralysis really did a number on me, and after a while my family assumed I was dead. Tuberculosis was going around, so they buried me quickly in hopes it wouldn't spread. After a scary time down there, the vampire that fed upon me came back and ended up turning me. They gave me a short explanation of what to expect, then they just left. I didn't want to scare my family, so I had to go. I decided to go to the city with hopes I could blend in with all the strange and new people there. There's more to say, but I'd rather not talk about it. That's what I want to forget. No, don't be sorry. I've dealt with it. It's okay. I mean, I guess it's not okay really, but I feel like I owed you an explanation. Thanks. I guess I shouldn't feel pressured to spill everything. Well, here we are. So, what do we do now? Hey, being immortal doesn't mean I'm experienced on these matters. I guess I've had a few paramours, but I'm out of practice, okay? Cut me some slack. Okay, that works.